Welcome to the Neen Valley Role-Playing Association, a group of friends who like to play RPGs, role-playing games, and try and have fun. If you like the video, please like and subscribe.
We now have a merch store for our USA listeners. It can be found at www.bonfire.com/store. We will put a full link into the description below. Thank you for your support.
Hey, welcome back to East Texas University, where evidently we have, how's that go in the AI summary, Pete? We're
hang on.
You'll all enjoy this. This is a summary.
Overall, the episode blends elements of fantasy, friendship, and the complexities of young adult life at university.
So there you have it. That's what AI thinks of our show. Yeah. It's definitely missed out on the supernatural by calling it fantasy, but that we'll give it a break. It's trying hard. It's not quite there yet. Okay.
It does mention Fish's romantic entanglements providing comic relief, though.
as we all know, are so important to the overall game.
I'm just surprised it actually picked up the fact that a group of over 50s can actually pass themselves off as university students.
So we say that now, and we may think that, but that's not necessarily just because we say that doesn't necessarily mean that any of my friends who are watching it who happen to be young, like remember our group of folks that are watching our show from OU, Oklahoma University, they may have a different take and may find a different amount of humor in what we're doing.
I hope they find some.
So, I mean, we do have a lot of viewers. Now, when I say a lot, that's more than 3. So it's brilliant. And let us let's offer that Benny. Let's get to that. Let's offer that Benny for who is going to give us a quick summary from last time. What happened last time?
I think before we do that, Anthony, I think you should offer Christine 10 bennies if her cat can take that hat off.
Yes, it can just reach his paw up and pull that. Yeah,
it literally looks like her cockpit shifted in the tree, and this hat just fell on top of her.
That's so funny.
I'm here. See, I'm here. See me. Here I am.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, bless. Okay, well, I'll do the recap because I'm always in need of bennies.
Yes, you are.
But I did do it last week, to be fair.
You did. But hey, if you want to do it again, I won't fight you. I'll score your points on how close you get it to what actually happened.
Ooh, are you going to put up a scoreboard? Or are you going to get a paddle with a 7 from Len?
Yegads. Carry on.
Yeah. Okay, so last week, or a couple of days ago in Fish's case, we went to an eatery, and a young lady there was not a usual happy, bubbly self, to which I inquired what her problem was, because, we're British and we'd do that kind of thing. Not.
You talked to a stranger.
We talked to a stranger.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, no.
Well, we know that she's got a thing for Andy, okay? Because it seems that Andy is actually a tart. he's got many women's in many parts, in many places.
I do not. I'm strictly a one woman at a time man. If there's a queue, that's nothing to do with me.
Yeah,
the Benny's
but the
slipping
queue
from your
keeps
grasp.
moving every evening.
It does not.
The Benny's slipping from your grasp, Rob, as you are elaborating too far. Get on it.
Okay.
Come on, summarize.
Right. So, in summary, we found out what the problem was. We went to her Mimas. Her Mima was clearly dead, yet talking. So yeah. Andy ripped something off of the wall, and got out of the caravan. And then we got ambushed by a group of OAP zombies. And
no, we didn't.
jumped in the car.
No, we didn't. No, we did not get ambushed by a bunch of OAP zombies. We got ambushed by Grace.
I didn't.
Grace was the one who took you all out.
There is truth to that. But there were zombies involved. They just weren't doing a lot.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. I got a Zimmer frame with bloody tennis balls up my arse. You know, that was awkward. We tried running down the fat dude that basically had an amulet around his neck, and he was controlling the zombies and things like that. But instead of running him over, because Grace shouted at Andy and said, "Don't damage the car," Andy stopped short. And so we got out and we started attacking, I think his name was Jimmy. And yep, thank you. Bonus Benny for that. And then Grace finally manages to come on over to where Jimmy is and decides to shoot Andy. So Andy goes down on the floor. Pure accident, but, you know, I think. And then I'm pretty certain she wanted Andy to stay on the floor because I'm sure she looked at him, mouthed something like, "Ha," and then shot him again.
Get down.
So I'm going to jump in now to make things...
When he then tried to get up again, she then tasered Jimmy so that he would fall on top of him, and he still couldn't get up.
Yeah. And Andy's hand was like this on the floor, and one over here, and Jimmy just happened to land in just the wrong place, and Andy got a crotchful.
Anyway, this is how you lose a Benny, by elaborating with fake stuff that didn't happen.
Yep. Fake news.
Fake news. However, succinctly, we will say that the team was at the pizza barn. They met a young waitress who they have seen before, who was obviously in some sort of distress. They helped her out because her Mima was acting weird. They went and checked on her. She turned out to be dead. And they suddenly realized that this is some sort of weird thing going on. And as they were confronted, the person running this trailer park, they were sicked upon by a bunch of geriatric zombies. They defeated the problem set after much hilarity with the tasers, leaving us with a understanding that this guy, Jimmy, had been milking all of the Social Security checks from people that were dead that he had in his trailer park. It was keeping them alive as zombies. We don't really know where he got his amulet. That's an interesting question. We don't know the process he used. We don't know several of those things. There are some lingering questions. And as I did in my Blades in the Dark game, as I did in my Quarter Blades game, I am constantly keeping our guys rolling forward with very little chance to rush back and figure out all these important breadcrumbs that we leave lying on the ground. With that said, because Rob stepped up and was a good dude, given everything he had, I am going to give Rob a Benny, even though I know he'll spend it for ill. I swear. And let us move into class. At this point, instead of calling you Pete, Christine, and Rob, I will definitely be saying Andy, Grace, and Fish, because that's who you are. East Texas University, spring semester, freshman year, coming up to midterms. It's getting tight. I would like an athletics roll from Grace. Actually, 2 athletics rolls for the last couple of games, or last couple of matches of soccer that she has been playing in. Once again, scores where you have a success with athletics means your team won, and if you have a raise, you actually scored in the game. Up to this point, Grace has scored in every game, and the team is undefeated. Look
she has.
at that.
Wow, she scored again.
So
She won't
we
score
have
next
one
time.
game that she didn't get a score in, which was unusual.
When?
And,
When was that?
And now she's getting.
No.
That's the stun. That's the gun.
That's the stun gun. I was just checking the stun gun wasn't on double one still.
Very good. So in the next match, we see the.
We win. We win.
For those of you that can see our screen, she rolled an 8 with her wild die, which is a definite raise. So she scored during the win. They won the following game, but it's not a raise, and so sadly Grace didn't have that chance.
Nope. But I'm sure I made one of the goals. I'm pretty certain I fed the ball into the strike zone. You know, I'm pretty certain I was the one that put it in there.
Absolutely. And now
Into the
we
penalty
come
zone.
to the game this weekend. It has been a 90 minute of pure agony is everyone is watching the back and forth with nothing. Those of you who really love a good defensive game and really can admire and see the skill it takes to shut down the other team and not allow shots on goal, there have only been like 4 shots on goal. 2 from each side. Easily fielded by the goalies. We are at the very end of the second half. We're in penalty time. Guess what? It is a corner kick time for the East Texas University Ravens. What is the name of the young lady who takes the corner kick, Grace? Because you probably know her pretty well.
He is. That'll be. I think Sally. Sally is the lady who takes the corner kicks. Sally.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll work on that. So Sally backs up. She raises her hand. She looks out across you guys as you're sort of jostling for position. You're on the second. Well, if you divide the goal in thirds, you're in the far third of the goal area.
Uh-huh.
The furthest away from her. When she kicks that thing, it comes in at a wonderful bend it like Beckham curve. But it's not going to go in or anything. It's going to need a header. With an athletics roll -2, you will be able to outmaneuver the young lady next to you and head that thing into the goal and win the game. Oh!
I'm going to spend a penny. I'm going to try and spend a penny. See if I can get that.
Very
improved.
good.
Come on, we can do this. And it's going to be even worse now because my scores are going down.
Oh! One more?
Told you. Yep.
Go on, spend
One
it
more.
all.
He's
One more.
addicted.
This is what they're for.
She's addicted to being the hero.
Yeah, ain't gonna happen.
Oh.
It happened.
6.
It happened.
Oh. Brutal.
Excuse me.
All right. So with this understanding, you jump up and try to hit it, and it just goes off, hits the bar high.
That's the score. -2. 6.
Oh.
6 minus
No,
2.
no, it is -2. Oh my gosh, I'm
-2.
starting to narrate
Is
it
it
down.
-2?
You got the 4. You got
I
it.
got 4. I got it in.
Oh my word. Okay, no, describe it. Describe it. The African American lady next to you is jostling you hard with her elbow, trying to push you out of position.
She's trying to push. She's trying to push.
She's got
I see that
probably
ball.
20 pounds on you and 4 inches.
I
she's
know
a
that
big-
ball's swinging in. I know it's coming. So basically, I'm just gonna. Last second, I'll make her think I'm going right, and then I'm going left, and I just step to the left, leap into the air. I know this ball's going to curve around to me, and I just pray that I've got the right position, and I head it down and into the far left-hand side of the goal.
Ooh, brilliant! As the goalie jumps in the opposite direction, instinctively trying to go after it.
She's trying to go after it as it's coming. Yeah, she thinks it's going to come into the right-hand side, and it's not. I get it to go down into the left-hand side, down low, where she's not expecting it.
Brilliant. The small group of students and family who have come out to watch all cheer as loudly as they can. I mean, it's nothing like the ridiculous sound in the massive stadium when you kick a field goal, but it's just as gratifying knowing that you just pulled off a stunning win. And everybody, your whole team, Sally, you are hauled up on the shoulders and given a quick tour, a quick run around the track that's sort of on the outside of the pitch. And what a great event! Brilliant.
That's such a difference from in England, because normally in England what happens is you see the goal scorer runs over to the side of the pitch to celebrate with the fans, and then the other players come in behind them, push them over, flatten them to the floor, and then they all fall on top of them. And a big mound of players is then basically what you normally get.
Now
with the goal scorer at the bottom facing the mud.
I personally don't know if that happens here, and whether I'm selling you short a wonderful experience of mud breathing, but I will instead go with the on the shoulders lap around, because that just seems, in my American mind, the normal thing you would do with a hero who has done something great, as opposed to the British way of reinforcing egalitarianism by pushing the person who's done well down into the mud. Okay. With all that said, I think that you guys are coming up rapidly on exams. I'm going to give you a chance to blow off steam and gain a +1, but I'm going to offer you a Benny if you will do what I ask you to do for that. Ooh. And by the way, if you don't do that, I'm going to force it, because I wanted to make it sound like an offer, but if you don't, it screws up the whole evening. So, so I'm just going to go ahead and deal the bennies.
The cat's going to go for it. The cat needs bennies.
Yeah, once I said that, like, they could say no. I can't do that. Why is Rob? Oh, there's Rob. Christine, there we go. All right, you guys all.
I'm thinking. Give us all an option and let somebody else take it if the initial candidate doesn't do it, and they get and the person who does it gets the bennies.
I'm sadly not quite following it. your suggestion. I want to do it, but I'm not following what you're saying we should do.
Right. Okay. You say you come to
I don't think
pee.
they're individual tasks. Rob. I think they're basically it's a group task. I think possibly.
Is it group tasks?
Yes.
So
It's a group task.
you guys are
Okay.
going to blow
Ignore
off
me.
some steam together. We could do it other ways, but your art history teacher, and you have art history. I do know that for sure.
I do.
And I think if I can remember her name.
Oh dear.
Give me 2 seconds. I think her name is Dr. Jonetta Brown. Jonetta Brown. She is an eccentric and embraces that with her messy bun and her, not goth, but with her sort of austere looks that she puts together.
A French red berry that she has jauntily placed on her head sometimes.
Oh yeah, she would love to. She would love to be an existentialist and have lived in that age and tried to see where Jean Paul Sartre was looking with that one crazy eye. And are you guys following that? No, you're not. Okay. Man, I throw out some oblique references in this game. For those of you that don't know, Jean Paul Sartre did have a lazy eye that pointed off in a different direction. And that's what I was trying to throw out there as something humorous that obviously fell flat on his face. And that's what you get when you go oblique. Okay.
No Sartre fans in this crowd.
No Sartre fans in this crowd. What a crying shame. Crying shame. Where's your culture? Okay. What I am
Buried in
offering,
1400s.
No, he's not a 1400s guy.
No, Jean-Paul Sartre.
No, he is.
That's where our culture is. It's buried in the 1400s.
If there's not a longbow shooting a Frenchman, you guys really don't care. Got it?
Definitely not. I agree with that.
Well, the thing is, he was French, so not so much covered in English schools.
English schools, we diss the French, I'm afraid.
If you'd seen him, you probably would have shot him with a longbow. I get it.
Cheesy things to render monkeys, yep.
Here's what you guys do. Okay. Let me take a quick look here. So, and if I go across, if I were smart, I would have already done this. Instead, I got caught up with my own smartness, and I didn't do what I wanted to do. Here we go. Campus map. So,
the map.
Your art,
Blurry.
it'll unblur once it finally settles in. There we go.
Come on.
Yegads. Slowly but surely, our Roll20 deals with my massive maps and some of the things I do. Please don't blame Roll20 for everything that happens. Many of the things are purely my fault.
Blurry. Still blurry. Oh well.
Building 11.
Christine, lift your hat up.
That's funny. Building 11.
I can't. I don't know
Martha Patterson Annex.
I have no idea where that is.
Nope.
There we go.
Over there. Okay, over there.
So those of you who are on podcast, we have a map of the campus up, in which we see that past the administration buildings and some of the others, and before you get to the dorms, is a large building that is used for as almost a museum in some pieces, parts. They do have a wing that has student art. You guys have been invited, and this is why I'm giving you the Benny, because I'm doing a little bit of forcing function, by Grace to join them, because they're going out for a look at the student art, just hang out with your friends. Numerous people you know have signed up for this silly event. Maybe it's just the stress has just been going on, and everybody knows that this particular professor is really funny. I mean, like laugh out loud funny many times during her courses. And so it's fairly popular that she's going to go and she's going to give her take on the art, knowing that it's going to be pretty darn humorous. So,
okay.
With that, I'm going to do a little description, and then I am going to move you across to another map, which those of you on podcast I will describe as best I can. And this is a smaller map, so it'll probably unblur for you in a hurry. The hall that has the student art is down one of the wings of the building. You go sort of through a double door, and there's a rectangular room that has art hanging on the sides of the room. There's a carpet in the middle that has multiple couches on it that are facing the walls. There are like 3 couches that are running along looking at each direction of the long walls. And then there's 2 on the end looking sort of towards the short walls where they've got the featured artists. What you notice as you come in, and you're a little bit behind some of the others, is that everyone is at the very far end of the room fixated on one particular painting. This is where I will bring this in, and I will also give a little bit more description because as I look at it, so I go with 4 chairs going down the middle of the room, 2 at the end. Anywhere where you see these right here are various paintings on the wall. There's a painting that everyone is paying attention to right here. And
not on the wall, it's on a stand,
it's on an easel.
Its own.
It is, absolutely. And let me give you one other salient piece of information. Crap. I clicked on the wrong place.
No, England.
Oh yes. Look around. Look around. It's very interesting who is in this group of people. So your teacher says, so Samantha Wilkes is a student here. She's a freshman. And this is turned out to be a really interesting painting. It's drawn in more students than we've seen in quite some time. I thought we'd come down and take a look and see what's the new painting. So anyway, let's take a quick look. Samantha Wilkins. And it is a young lady, as we can see here, in a dark dress. She's got a bit of that half smile thing, sort of like the Mona Lisa, but there's more smile to it. And I think if you see her lips are just slightly parted, you can see some, she has a fine flash of teeth. The earrings are iridescent. She's used, it looks like some, she's brought some texture to this particular piece with some foil, some gold foil that she's put upon there. But if you all look closer, and at this point, what I'm going to ask you guys to do, because I'm that type of guy, is I'm going to ask you for a spirit roll at -2.
I've got...
guys.
Psychically sensitive?
Okay, before we get into this, and I saw your roll. We'll keep that one, Christine, and we'll talk about psychic sensitive. I suddenly realized that we had not given you your cards, and that might be something that's important.
Ooh,
okay.
Yes.
So I'm quickly shuffling, and I need to put this down here so I can see.
So is the artist supposed to be in this group of people?
She's not.
Okay.
But you do see several things in this group. One, Johnny Chafee is here. Bug Boy.
Yeah, clocked him.
Yeah, saw him.
You see Missy Jordan is down by Manny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see numerous roommates, and you see Annie Quo, who you guys saved from the drug den.
Yeah. How's she doing?
She
Keeping
seems to
herself
be
clean?
doing all right. Yeah, I mean, she looks clean right now.
Good girl.
So that you're seeing some people you know.
Yeah,
All right.
Manny's there with
I'm going to
Missy.
go ahead and
Holding
Yes,
hands
he
over in the side.
Does Johnny
Okay.
Chaffee smell?
This is for Rob. It is Dress to Kill. Oh, you've had this before. Your hero is on for the night, or otherwise more attractive or personable than usual. Add +2 to your persuasion rolls for the duration of the current scene. Got it?
Yeah.
Christine. And you can't see that at all. It's Payback. Play on opposing wild card. Your damage-causing attacks are made at +2 against them for the duration of the scene.
Useful.
Okay. Pete. Yours is Folk Hero. That sucks. I'm ditching that one. Yours is
Not today.
Not Today. We've had this one numerous times. Play after an attack to change it from a success to a critical failure. That one's actually decent. All right.
Can I change critical failure to a success?
No. that'd be too cool. Yeah. No, Christine, you don't critically fail. All right. So we're now into those spirit rolls, and we see Grace has failed hers. That's fine. Who's next? And you said you're sensitive?
I've got sensitive and danger sense.
Okay.
Psychically sensitive is a requirement. The +2 bonus from psychically sensitive applies to the notice roll for danger sense, negating the normal -2 penalty if the damage is from a supernatural creature or source.
On this, I don't want to be rude on this, but I think
I don't know what it's for, so it's your ruling on whether it applies or not.
I think what we'll do with this is we'll give you the slightest premonition that something's off, and I will give you only a -1 on your spirit roll.
Okay, there we go.
I would like a Dean's ruling,
wrong?
please.
No, it's nothing. Nobody's rolled apart from me.
Yep, not seeing yours. Pete,
there we
there's
go.
Pete.
What?
Oh, that's.
Oh.
You were shaking last time, but so you're a
I've
failure
taken
as
it.
well. That's all right.
Yep.
Rob, your
Yes.
your request for adjudication. Please let me know.
Yes. So, calculating, it's an edge.
Okay.
It clearly does say when his action card or when the action card is a 5 or less, he ignores up to. Does that? I'm going to. Am I right to assume that it can only be used in an actionable round?
It is something for that time when you're in combat. Yes.
Right. Okay. So,
I apologize
Spirit.
for the hard.
No, I
Come on
thought
now.
that's what it would be. Oh,
Okay.
have I cleared my wounds up, or am I still wounded?
You are cleared.
I'm cleared. Okay.
Okay.
So basically, it's a 1 and a 0.
Brutal. Okay. Here's what happens. And because everyone has failed, I really have carte flicking blanche to do as I please. Dr. Janetta Brown, who is looking at the painting, seems to be the first one that this happens to. And she turns around and she says, "Oh my God, you are perhaps the most handsome young man I have ever seen in my entire life." And she steps forward to Andy, and she will attempt to give you a kiss.
It's a curse. It's a curse. I'm not accepting that kiss. Whoa, hold on, lady. Come on, back off.
And I think as well,
Okay.
Evelyn needs a roll because I think she'd be stepping in front to punch her lights out.
At that point,
Claw
as she's
her
coming
eyes
in
out.
at you, you look over, and Evelyn is lip locked with Jamarian Birch.
What? Disgrace. Absolute
And now
disgrace.
this falls over you. What's really funny is Annie Quo doesn't know what to do, and she's looking around like, And about that time, Josh Haggis pulls both you, Grace, and her into a big hug and starts planting wet kisses on your cheeks that you guys are not turning down.
Oh, man.
Fish.
If you get me to kiss Ron Weasley,
I'm
I'm
on it.
so going to drive over to your house.
How did you know that was going to happen?
Come on then. For the comedic value.
I'm not.
Fuck her up, sweetheart.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Billy Vincent and Renee are snogging away.
Oh, no.
You're like, what is happening? And I won't. And I am going to say it's just too funny. You turn around and you're like, what? And there's Bug Boy, and somehow I apologize for everything I did to you. Let's bring it in, bro. And then now all of a sudden it gets a little bit weird. I will give you guys another spirit roll once again at -2 as we move into this next round.
Nope.
Wow.
I think last week's poor rolls have continued into this week.
Wow.
Go on,
So
Gracie.
Andy, there we go. Wow.
Nope. And that was a 4. That's a good one.
Wow.
I go, come on then, Mr. Weasley, pucker up. We know
Wow.
we're going to get there eventually.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Yeah, the back slapping and everything else, and the no, really, you helped me see that I was wrong. Oh, and you guys are just
Hey,
sort of
man,
weeping on each other's
pat him on the
shoulders.
back.
Have you been working out?
I pat him on the back of the head and I go, no, there, it's okay. And I just point a finger over to Billy and I go, let her go.
Oh, Billy says, "You can back off," in an angry voice like you've never heard. And then I'm going to say that Jamarian, who is with Evelyn, says, "Yeah, Andy." And you're seeing that the overall mood that was one of just absolute weird
This.
lust is turning a little ugly as there's some tussles in different areas over different love interests, and it looks like probably in the next round things might get a bit grim. Meanwhile, you're going to have a hard time, Grace, forgetting the tongue action with Josh.
Hey, you said he was kissing our cheeks. Hang on a second.
Oh,
Right,
it's
he's moved
gone
on from
beyond
there.
that.
It's
Oh,
moved
yes.
on from there. This is round 2.
Josh may remember this day forever. We'll see.
He's
Yeah.
switching between yourself and the goth.
Dr. Brown grabs your shirt and pulls it open, and all your buttons pop off. And your skinny your skinny pale body is there.
Yeah.
You're like, what? She says, oh, what a man. Okay, next round. You guys get to make another roll.
She's revealed the Superman onesie that I'm wearing underneath.
Even better. Even better. This is such an awkward scenario to play, but it's great fun. Okay, so you guys now all get another roll to try and come out of this as we are moving further into this.
I'm going to grit my teeth and I'm going to go.
There it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's still -1, yeah, for me?
Yes.
2.
Yay!
-1. Oh, yeah.
No, -1.
Andy's
Okay. I grit my teeth and I go, Johnny, we've got to fight this. This is not real. Fight it. You got it in you.
So what'd you roll?
I don't know. It's just opening my box at the moment.
Oh, Grace
Grace is
gets
out of it.
Grace has done it.
Yep.
I don't.
No.
No.
Can I
you don't.
spend a penny?
Yeah,
I can't spend a penny on those, can I?
Yes, you can.
You can.
Absolutely can.
You got a lot of them
In
to
for a penny,
spend.
in
Go
for a
ahead.
pound.
There you go. I'm looking for the critical fail. Oh, blue. Wow. Same exact roll. Brutal. Ugh.
Come on, spend the penny, spend a penny, spend a penny. Come on.
So be it. So be it.
Yeah, go on then.
I
Okay,
used 2 to score a goal. Come on.
Things are about to get awkward. Oh, dang it. If we had only had a critical fail, that would have been really cool.
Does Johnny come out of it?
No, because the NPCs are sadly not getting a chance to do this. No, things get awkward. Things are getting more awkward. And you can see around you, there's a fist that flies down by the guy here is fighting Manny over Missy. And suddenly, Grace, you're getting pissed off that Annie Quo is cramping your style. I mean, really angry.
But I succeeded. I succeeded on my roll.
But
I snapped out of it.
Thankfully, you come out of it right as that is rushing over you, and you're like, well, okay, wait a second.
Good save.
You could almost feel that you were going to just bash her when you pull yourself out of it. You're like, what is happening? Andy, you are, I'm going to say, grappled at this point for purposes of the game.
Okay.
And when you come out, you're like, suddenly the moment of clarity is there, and you're like, okay, wait, what's going on? And the student who's just south of you is pulling at your arm, saying, get off her. She's mine. Sort of a big...
You can have her. You can have her. Take her.
Sadly, you're still grappled because she is fixated upon you. We are now going to...
She's pushing you back onto the sofa.
Yep. So we are going to draw cards, and we are going to go into a turn order, but it's just going to be you guys and all the NPCs. So, Rob gets the 2 of clubs. Can you do anything about that?
Yes, I can. I can ignore a -2 penalty.
What?
What?
He likes the under 5 cards. It gives him a bonus with his edge.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, of course.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
now in combat.
I can't believe
so,
you guys do this explaining every week.
Tracker.
Ace.
Yes.
Clue on the
Grace
turn
with
tracker.
Joker.
please.
Yes. I apologize. Turn tracker.
What was mine?
Is
2
up.
of spades?
2 of spades,
2 of
and
clubs.
then
2 of
we.
clubs.
2 of
I
clubs.
think so, isn't it?
It is spades, guys.
No, it's spades, isn't
2
it?
of spades.
Yep.
Excellent.
So we have us a joker, so I need to deal out bennies to all of you guys. 1, 2, Pete. Charles, Christine, deal. Well done, and you get to go when you want to. And now we'll go with Andy. Ooh, it is
Ace of
the
clubs.
clubs.
Nice.
And then for the other students and teachers, a 3 of hearts.
That's a 7, isn't it?
So,
That's
This
a
one was
that was a
oh, it
7.
is a 7. It is a 7. I apologize. So I will.
I think the
where do I go?
I think
on
the
this?
dean's been on the Pinot already.
Oh no, I'm just struggling with where do I go for? Why is it not doing it? There we go.
Ooh,
There.
I think
okay.
everybody needs to be dosed with cold water.
Okay, we still have geriatric zombies on here. We still have Phoebe. Holy crap.
No.
Yeah,
on
just
my
before-
screen, you've literally
That's
just got
just me.
4 people.
Yeah.
You've got
Okay.
Janetta, Charles, and then 2 people without names.
What?
Which is Grace and Andy.
All right.
You got what? What have you got on your
So-
screens?
I can see Andy and Grace and Janetta Brown, but I can't see Fish's name. I can see Fish, but I can't see
Fish?
your name.
I see Fish, but he's got a Joker, so I'm getting rid of him. And I will go put Grace up top, Andy, Spades, Clubs. I see another
And then Janetta Brown's on top of
Andy.
me.
What?
I don't know
What the
why
hell are
I've
you
got
seeing?
Okay, I've got Grace, Andy, Charles, Janetta. I've got
What?
Exactly
Why have
who I
I've
need.
disappeared.
Yeah, Andy's just gone for some reason. I know why I can't see Andy and
Right,
Grace's names
Added
because
myself back in.
Okay.
I can't do anything with their characters. So, right, there you go. You should now have 4 characters on there, Anthony.
Okay, I don't know why this is being a little bit awkward, but we have ourselves a list. Joker, Ace Spades, Ace Club, 7 of Hearts, 2 of Spades. We will jump to Grace to see what she wants to do with her turn. You are
Grace?
you are grappled by Josh Haggis.
She
So
is
to break
gonna.
free is an action against his strength.
Yep, that is what she is going to try and do. She's going to try and break free from this hug. She's going to try and slide out of it.
I will give you a +2 because he is trying to grapple 2 people.
And
That's not really a rule. It's
this-
just something I threw in there.
this is athletics that I can roll, isn't it? Against a
Yes,
grapple.
against his strength. Pretty sure.
Grappling, breaking free from a foe. Opposed athletics roll.
Pose athletics. Got it.
Or either may roll strength at -2. So either athletics or strength -2.
Gotcha. All right, and he's going to roll a strength -2 because he's actually got a D6 in strength. And he is not successful. You break free, Grace. What do you want to do?
You break free. I think everybody needs dousing with cold water, so I'm looking for the sprinklers to turn on, and I know it's going to wreck all. I don't care. Everyone's acting really weird, really funky, and if I can grab a what's it called? A
Taser?
fire extinguisher. No, I think it's a fire extinguisher, not fire extinguisher. I would douse them with that if I could as well. Try and save some of
Okay.
the art, some places.
So-
but I think people need to be doused with cold water right now.
Okay.
Snap them out of this.
So you think that if you climb up on one of these couches up by the sprinkler system in the ceiling and were to put a lighter or something similar up near it, you might be able to get some water coming out.
Okay.
You also see that there is a fire extinguisher right here. Okay, and I will go like that and draw an X.
Yeah, excellent. Because I might
Okay.
be running over there soon, but I think I'm going to try for the.
Okay,
I think I might try for the sprinklers because it's right here.
All right.
So
so you have. Is it an action to break out of break out of your grapple? I do
I'm not
not
sure.
know. Well,
I would imagine it is.
so why don't you go ahead? But you still have your movement, so let's do that.
Let's move me onto the sofa
Which-
that we.
Do you want to be by the sofa by all the other students right there?
Probably not. I'd rather go to this one if I could. If that's
Okay.
If there's a sprinkler above that point.
I'm sorry.
If there's a sprinkler above that point.
There is.
Above that, so there is.
There is.
So there we go. I would go
Yeah.
to that sofa then.
No, it does say here.
Breakaway. Sorry.
Sorry, breaking free is an action. It says here.
Is
All right.
Lovely.
Very good. Andy, before you do anything, I would like a spirit roll. Or actually, no.
What?
I'd say a cult.
Cultural. Okay.
Okay, you got a success.
Yep.
You are pretty convinced that the painting is causing this.
Yeah, I was fairly convinced of that beforehand, but okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Now you know
Good to
for
have
sure.
some confirmation. Yep.
Okay. So it's your turn. What do you want?
Okay.
I assume you
So
wanna-
I'm going to try and break free.
All right, and she is going to roll her.
Ah!
Wow, you can't spin a penny there.
No.
So
You accidentally tase yourself.
Oh, God.
And
So
fall
she's-
prone onto the sofa. Yeah, I think you're going to fall backwards onto the sofa, and she's going to land on top of you.
No,
I like
no.
it.
I've got one even better. I've got one even better. So Andy goes for the push, but he puts both hands on her breasts, right? And as he goes to push, he slips and brings her down, and still holding the breasts. And he just
Don't
looks as
bring
if
it
to
down
say,
your level. No, come on.
as if to say, "Oh my god,
Oh,
I
it's a
suppose we
critical
don't let
failure."
everyone-
Come on.
I suppose we don't let everyone else call out your critical, but I do think that you fall back onto this sofa right here,
okay.
and
So I'm now
she
prone
basically.
and grappled.
I'm not going to give you prone, but you're still grappled, and she now is astride you as you are sitting on the couch.
Okay. I'm going to shout out to Fish and Grace and say, "It's the painting! Get the painting!"
All right. And I, for some reason, have my stuff. Okay,
Yeah,
so
goes
we
down
are
to
to.
Janetta now.
Okay, so she's already got you grappled. You're exactly where she wants you to be. It also is everyone else in the room. So you see this guy over here punches Billy Vincent. You see
CTU student.
This guy right here is trying to pull Johnny off of Fish, and they're struggling. You can see
Yeah, I feel
that.
violated.
I mean, there's all sorts of. It's
You're
getting
going with it. You're still going. You failed your roll.
ridiculous.
Yeah, you don't
You're
feel
still
violated at all.
snogging. You're
Nope.
snogging Johnny like nobody's business. You are.
You're telling this easy student, you're saying, "No, get off him, he's mine! All mine!"
and basically,
Look at that luscious red hair. It goes
It
with my
does-
eyes.
I've
It
always
does-
had a thing for Ron
This is
Weasley!
my Ron Weasley. Get your own.
it doesn't.
I'm Ron.
It doesn't.
I'm Ron.
It doesn't
Look
bug
into
you.
my eyes, Ron.
Oh,
Hermione doesn't deserve you!
I'll repair your wand, Ron. I'll repair your wand.
I'm going to say this
Get
again.
your wand out. I'll fix it.
I'm going to say this again because you guys should have laughed. It doesn't bug you. To oblique again. Bug boy doesn't. Oh, okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
He's improved his personal hygiene, has he?
He
Yes,
has.
quite a bit.
Yeah, he's even got minty breath. I know because he's smacked me on the lips with his mouth.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Those teeth clinking against yours are cleaned for the first time in a
Yeah,
while.
I
Wonderful.
know full well that he's never kissed anyone apart from his grandma before.
Uh-oh. We've lost Pete for a second. why don't we go for a quick break before we get into the last couple of rounds of this, and then we'll come back when Pete's back. Never mind.
Pete's back.
Sorry, no,
There you go.
someone at the door.
No problem. So let us have actually, those of you who are out of the grip of this, which there's two of you, so I'll just have Rob give me a spirit roll. Here comes the come on, critical fail.
Okay.
Come on, critical fail. Come on, critical fail. Here we go, critical fail.
No! Look at that!
Okay,
There it is.
it
D&D.
is awkward when you come out of this.
Just be thankful I didn't have my phone out.
Nobody's got their phones out. They are way too busy.
Right, so I'm out of it. Do I get an action now?
No,
Why not?
it is now time to draw your cards and see when you get to go, because he might grab you. You want an action?
We're already in an embrace. I haven't let go. I've just succeeded on a spirit roll.
Yes, which was the start of the turn to see whether or not you had control of your mind for your action.
Yeah. Okay, so it's the start of his turn, then it says action is now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it your turn?
Controlling
Oh, it is your
effects.
turn.
Yeah, controlling
your
effects,
turn.
etc., etc.
Yes. Yes. Go for it.
Okay.
I apologize.
Right.
Yes.
I whip while still holding Ron Weasley, aka Johnny. I whip my phone out, pointed at Andy and the professor, and click. That's my go done.
That's your immediate go-to. Oh my word. Okay.
And then I'm trying to console Johnny, going, look, it's okay, dude, it's okay. You can do this. I believe you've got it in you to snap out of this. You know, why don't you walk with me? Because now I have a movement, do I not?
Yes, you do have movement.
So the question is Johnny going to walk with me whilst I'm still kind of holding him?
Persuasion.
I thought this guy was holding on to his other arm.
Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. So
Yeah, so how are we going to... okay, I'll do the persuasion, because he might just stand still and go, no. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a no as a response.
you get a +2 because of your being... Oh, well, only if you want to play your card for being dressed.
Yeah, I don't want to play my card quite just yet.
All right. So, no, and I'm going to give a quick 2 6-sided dice. This is Johnny. This is the other dude. Okay, so Johnny's not getting away from him as he's holding on to you.
Yeah, okay. Right, well, at least now I know what I need to do. So,
Yes,
I've
you
had my
do.
fun.
You guys are all free and clear. So we will now go to the next card session. You know what? We drew a joker. So really, I've got to shuffle.
You got a shuffle.
Shuffle.
Yeah, so I can't just keep going in the same pack because that's denying you the possibility of a joker that's already been played. So we are now carefully going through this, and we will pull out we'll start with Rob, and Rob has
Jack of Hearts.
Jack of Hearts. Grace has the 4 of Diamonds. And Andy has the 8 of Clubs. And the rest of the class has the King of Hearts. King of Diamonds.
Diamonds.
My. Okay. Okay, you guys have put your stuff in?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right.
That looks good.
That does look... Except Andy's got an ace of spades down at the bottom as well as here.
Oh, you can get rid of that, Andy. You shouldn't get rid of this, Andy, should it?
The one with 8 of clubs is
1, 2.
real
This is all
Andy.
you. Okay, this is the non-counterfeit. So sadly, Dr. Janetta Brown and the rest have their turn first.
if I
So
don't
she
hear
is
a
going
zip-
to make. She's going to make an opposed roll to try and take you to prone. So I think this will be opposed athletics. She's got a D6 in athletics. Look at that.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
And no,
And
she
he's now
does
on
not.
top.
I
Annie-
break 3.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair with that roll.
I want to
That
break
you
free.
will on your turn be broken free. Things are getting.
I managed to get her off my lap. She's now thunked down. She's sitting on the floor.
Good.
Yeah.
This I like that. This person right here, this young lady, is going to grab you, fish. You'll need to make an opposed roll, athletics, and she's got a D4 with athletics.
This young lady, what? Are we
She's
talking...
got a 2 right here.
I got a 4.
Okay. She tried to grapple you. You avoided that. Johnny's still got a hold of you. This guy's going to rotate around Johnny, and he's going to try and punch you, fish, with a D6 in
Well-
fighting. 5. What's your parry?
Parry 4. Hits.
Oh, hits. His strength is a D4. That's all he can roll.
Roll again.
4 damage. No.
No,
Oh, yeah,
roll
it does
again.
explode.
Roll's
It
over.
does explode, doesn't it?
It does.
So, the 6 total. What's your?
Toughness is 5, so I'm shaken.
There we go. And I think everyone else is going nuts, and we will not roll their rolls against each other, as that would take way too much time. As this turns into a bit of a melee amongst folks who are desperately trying to be with the one they want to be with, but it's all a big mixed up stew. All right.
Writhing bodies, legs and arms.
Charles. Shaken. Quick unshake. Here we go.
Unshaken.
Look at that. Completely
Right, so
unshaken. You're still grappled. Going to break out from Johnny.
Now it's athletics or strength, isn't it?
It's athletics or strength -2.
I'll go athletics.
Okay. Look at that.
Woo!
Look at that. Look at that. And he is simply going to get a D6 in athletics. And that's it. So you completely break free and can start moving and taking turns and stuff like that.
How many times did that roll? A D4 got to a 15. That is a killer
Pretty
roll. Exploding.
impressive.
That is
3 4s in a row. Yeah.
And
44.
Pretty impressive. Okay. So,
1,
what do you do?
2,
Who
3.
who we on now?
I am correct
It's
in
Charles.
saying that Jonetta Brown is effectively in Andy's token space because they are.
No,
Yeah.
because he shoved her off and she is flopped down on her seat on the floor. So she has been pushed off of Andy. Okay, you're thinking way too hard.
Right. Okay.
I see the smoke.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. No. One. I'm going to pass through Evelyn's space because she's a friendly. 2, 3, 4.
Nope.
Well, Evelyn and
As you go through-
Jameson.
Nope. As you go through
Evelyn
Evelyn
and
and Jameson, they are going to.
They're entwined.
They are entwined. I will just make a quick roll and see if either of them. No, no, neither one of them try and grab you. They're way too way too
Okay.
into what they're doing. All right. I mean, Evelyn's fairly modest, and he has just now gotten the first couple of buttons done down the front of her shirt. Things are getting crazy. Fish, you were standing in front of the painting. Though
Is it behind anything, like
action,
glass or anything, or is it just the
just sitting
painting?
there. Just sitting there with a little card saying the name of the artiste. And sadly, you have.
I'm gonna
Nope.
punch it.
You used your action to break free of Johnny. Been nice if you called a double action, but you didn't know for sure you were going to make it
Yeah.
all the way there. So you're standing right
Yeah.
in front of this thing.
I'm
That
right in front of it.
face is looking right at you, and almost you can see a tilt of the head of this beautiful woman sitting on this sofa, and it almost feels like you're getting ready to fall into the painting as we move to Andy. Andy, you are not grappled.
Yep. So you say that Jamarian and Evelyn are busy,
Yes.
so I can move through Evelyn's space.
Yes.
So 2, 3, 4,
Yes.
and Andy is going to punch the painting.
Very good. I'd like an athletics roll just because you could crit this thing. Otherwise, you're going to destroy it.
Fighting roll?
Yeah, fighting. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's good enough. In the grand scheme of things, like I said,
Mhm.
it's just there, and you thrust your fist through the face of this young lady, and there is a palpable change of atmosphere in the room, like that. As everyone suddenly is like, "What is happening?" You can see Evelyn push Jamarion away, going, "What? And Dr. Brown is on the floor, look like, "What?" And there's just this awkward silence that sort of goes over everyone. And you see at the end of the room down here, security guard says, "What are you kids doing? Can't be breaking stuff." Who did this? Who ruined this fine painting?
I turn and point at the professor.
Doctor.
Doctor, she stands up, and to her credit, she says, yes, I regret to inform you that the experimental artistic appreciation that we were attempting has led astray and caused the destruction of this painting. I will try and reach out to this young lady and appropriately provide her recompense. The
Andy's
guard Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I would say while she's saying that, Andy's just going to surreptitiously take the card that's on the painting.
You've got it. So you got the name. Absolutely.
I'm going to
Now we've
move over here.
Okay. Oh
I'm
yeah,
just
they're
glaring
looking.
at Renee.
She's like, I don't know what happened. It wasn't. What?
Andy's going to go over to Evelyn and your buttons of your blouse.
Oh my! And she covers up, just like, what?
And I say
Absolutely.
to Renee, "Oh, my heart, my achy, breaky yellow heart."
I'm so sorry, Fish. Did not mean this thing like this to happen. It's this
I'm only joking with you. You were mind controlled. Don't worry about it.
mind controlled. What are you talking about?
Oh,
This
nothing. Don't worry.
was
Yeah.
this weird feeling, and then, oh, I am.
Yeah.
Everybody is breaking up from this room and are leaving the room. The professor is over by the security guard talking to him as you guys all drift out of the room with your various friends, talking to each other like, what the heck just happened? Okay.
Yeah.
So I will.
And he's going to spend some time with Evelyn, talking
Very
about
good.
it, talking about the picture, mind control.
It's like
Not
an
her
adult
fault.
thing,
It's
right?
not her fault.
Oh,
The doctor jumped on me, but I managed to fight her off.
I didn't even see that. That would have
I
been
shout
crazy.
over, that's not what I saw either, Andy. Come on, you've got to be a gentleman and tell the truth.
I did fight her off.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
We saw you snogging Ron Weasley.
That's
Andy-
definitely
That's
awkward.
so much funnier
Yeah.
because of the
And-
cat in the hat.
Andy's going to try and get hold of the security footage.
Ah, there is security footage. Okay, so we will come back for
So
you
you do
to
a nice close up of fish and lip locked. Just in case. I think mutually assured destruction. Maybe we should both destroy those pictures.
I think
Fish.
there's one thing that you're forgetting. I'm quicker on the mobile for hacking than you are, mate.
I know that is a real
By the time
problem.
you get to the security
no,
footage, there
it's-
is no security footage.
No, because you didn't think of it first. I thought of it first.
Oh,
I got in
damn it.
first.
I will give you a either you can do a hacking or you can do a persuasion to talk to the guard who's back there.
I'm going to try persuasion.
I'll do a hacking.
I'm going to spend a penny.
There you
No, you
go.
don't get to do your hacking.
Oh.
I've done.
Yeah, I did unshow.
There you go.
I did unshow.
There we
because,
go. So
I've got to
definitely
click on it,
Andy.
haven't I? I thought it did it.
Andy came up first with the
I got
idea,
it
Yeah.
first.
and
Yeah, Andy got the
to-
wild die,
to-
so
to settle this
yeah,
issue,
he's got
Um,
he's got the footage.
he does. He manages to talk to the guard about says, hey, this was really weird. There's the punching the thing. Do you mind for the school newspaper? I'm just putting words in your mouth. You're able to con this guy out of letting you download a little bit of the footage to your phone. I think he just shows it on the screen and you just sort of videotape it because otherwise it would be trying to get it onto something else or emailed and pretty quick you've got it's not grainy or anything, but it's definitely telling. Okay. We're going to take a quick break and then we will come back with you guys investigating a little bit. Yes.
Before we go for a break, I'm going to call out, hey, everyone, we should have a group photo because we got really close as a group, didn't we? Come on.
most
And I
people
pulled
are
Johnny
very
into a nice
reluctant.
big hug. A nice big hug as we take that photo. I thought of that one first. Just saying.
Okay, see you guys in a minute. Welcome back after our short break, which I guarantee you are shorter than those that you see on other podcasts that seem to go on forever, and you wonder why in the world they don't trim them down before they post them. But we have Rob, who takes great care of us and makes our stuff much more accessible to the common man. What do you guys wish to do?
Right, well, identify this artist.
Yeah.
How do you choose to do that?
Well, we've got the name.
Directly.
Yes?
Has she got an email?
We check the student register.
Okay, so you can go to physically the administration office and talk to somebody. You
Yeah.
could attempt to get into the student registration information via hacking. You could
no.
Hang on a second. Hang on
You
just
could
2
There's also the
seconds.
public.
Yes.
Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, we could, of course, go back to our last exams when a certain person got administrative privileges, which I do believe
Yes.
was fish.
Yes, you absolutely do.
So
Would
I'm
you like to
thinking,
exercise that?
thinking that somebody should use those privileges.
Very
well,
good.
For something, I mean, we know that there's
You're about to take new tests. You're going to lose that.
yeah, but right. So here's my thinking. Let's find her on the internal to see if she's on the internal database, because there's a student thing similar to Facebook. I would not Facebook. There would be a student register that's available to students on the university bits and bobs.
Website.
Yes,
Okay,
we worked that one out last week because you then put your
we did.
picture of your pudding bowl haircut on
Yeah.
it.
If you look in there, this young lady is an art major. She is
Yeah.
a freshman, and she is not in the dorms because you don't see a dorm room, a dorm that she is assigned to. So she's probably either living in town because she's a townie, or something different. Maybe she's a transfer from somewhere else and has the ability to have an apartment or a place to live, but she's not. You don't have that data.
So now we know that she's not a campus resident. Yeah, we'll go and use the admin perk.
All right.
And we'll see if there's any external contact information for her.
Get your creativity hat on. So you guys enter the administration building and move across to where there's a set of cubicles where there are some elderly ladies who are going through they're typing on the computer, chatting on the phone. They're doing various things like that. There is an information table that you would be able to normally just ask somebody, hey, where do I need to go to pay a bill, or where do I need to go for my car fine, or how I need to drop a class, something like that. Sadly, that desk is not manned at the moment, but there's a little blue-haired lady back in the corner, and she waves you guys towards her desk. She's chewing
Excellent.
gum with
Who is she?
big jaw motions. You're going to tell me. What's her name?
Okay, blue-haired lady. How old?
Oh, she's probably early 60s.
Early 60s. So in which case she would have to be a Regina.
Regina. So
Regina.
she says, hi kids. I'm Regina.
Hi, Regina.
Well, you are a sweet-looking lad. Where you got that? That's a very interesting accent.
Australia.
I knew it.
Yes.
That's
Famed
amazing.
for our surf, beaches, and beer.
Hell,
and
and
of
don't
course the
forget those
Sheilas.
kangaroos. Yep, absolutely.
Oh yeah. And the wallabies.
Oh,
Yeah.
I watch the nature shows about that all the time. What can I do for you kids?
We were having an art exhibition, and one of the paintings, it's strange to explain, but I felt moved by it. I felt gripped by it. It was the only painting that really called out to me. And I've got a great interest in it. Now, the artist, she's done 2 or 3, and I've checked all of the tickets on under the paintings. There's no email, there's no nothing. And I was wondering if she would be willing to sell the painting. So I thought I'd pop on in.
So this person's a student?
Yeah, she's a major student, but I don't believe she's a resident in the dorms.
Oh, okay.
So I was
I
wondering
suppose
if you've got
you're
contact
trying
information.
to reach out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. What's the name?
Okay, so I tell her the name and give her the card that
Okay.
that we had, which doesn't have any
Samantha
contact details.
Wilkes.
Yeah.
And I will put that kindly into Roll20 for you so you guys have it. Okay.
Thank you very much.
So she says, Samantha Wilkes. Well, let me look, but I mean, I can't just give you everything or anything. There is some privacy issues here, and she's
Just
typing
an
away.
email would be absolutely fantastic. I hope that would be okay, because then I can go via email. You know, because there's no contact details, I don't think anybody else is going to come in and ask you for the same information. But if they do, I think email's appropriate. Most people share it out willy-nilly, don't they?
Andy, from where you're standing, you can see your screen.
Okay, what can I see?
You see an address.
Okay. I
36.
quickly remember.
36 Whistling Pine Court.
36 Whistling Pine Court. Okay.
Gotcha. And you think you remember some students talking about Whistling Pine Court as being an apartment complex that's not too far off campus.
Okay.
She says, okay, well, here's her email, and it is samantha.j.wilkes, and then it's got the at etu edu. She's got an ETU email.
Perfect. So I can send. Yeah, that's absolutely perfect. Thank you very much, Regina.
Great. If she does buy it, I mean, that's wonderful. If you ever need anything,
I'm looking to buy it, but I don't know how much it is. It might be too expensive because I am a poor Aussie in America, and you know, our exchange rates aren't that great.
However, the cat next to you has $250 in her wallet in cash that she received from Glenn Mack for her efforts.
Nice.
Anyway, just so you know that, because I needed to throw that out in the near future. Okay. And the cat looks extremely happy under that ridiculous hat with the beer koozie. Okay. What do you guys do?
Okay, I ask Regina if she's dyed her hair recently, and I say I absolutely love it.
Well, I do get it permed. I am vain, even at my age.
Well,
Otherwise, it just
43,
hangs all
come
lanky
on.
and silly. Ha ha! You come see me anytime you need anything, Fish. At least during this semester.
Bless you, Regina. And I walk out.
Okay, you need to put that in your notes because you do have Regina. Okay, and she will be someone you can go to for that type of information. And she obviously does not notice when you crowd around her desk that other people are able to see over her shoulder.
Christine, can I put Regina under the professors tab, or?
Ooh.
Because we haven't got anything else, have we? We got students.
You could change it from professors to faculty and staff or something.
I'll just add her in under here. Did we say a surname?
Put her in with the professors. We did not. That's up to you. You don't have to say it now. You can type it in. And those of you who are watching, who are able to access our amazing notes that we did that are being put together on OneNote by Christine, you will be able to see all of that and then some when you access that, and we will find a way to help you access that in the near future. Okay. And we will look for that ourselves, Fish, later to see what you do, but let's push. Let's push. So, what do you guys do?
Well, since Grace has got all this cash, she's going to nip back down to the Pine Box pawn shop and pay off the last $5 on the bull's tail.
On the what?
On the bull's tail.
Okay. So, I will throw in a teeny bit of color for you. I mean, you enter the place, and even though it's midday, it still seems a bit shadowy. I see what you wrote, Rob. I bet you already paid for it, but I like this bit where she's getting some more. You see the guy back behind the counter, and he sits upright on his stool, and he sort of flips open his little notebook that he's got on his desk. It looks sort of like the type of book that you leave on a desk for people to write that they've been there. You know, oh, I love coming to this place. And he says, do I sense that you need something? Anything that we can provide?
No, I don't, Yoda. I've come to finish off the payment for the bull's tail, and thank you so much for being so kind and patient and allowing me to delay the second part of the payment. But here it is, and she passes over the $5. That makes us all clear and square.
Oh, thank you very much.
Indeed.
And he sort of sniffs the air. Art. Huh. Have a great day.
I'm sure I will, and thank you, and I hope you have a great day too, Yoda.
I will. I'm sure. He leans back, picks up a newspaper, and starts reading. Actually, no, he's working a crossword puzzle.
Are we all there, or is it just Grace?
I don't know.
You're probably in the car, because we're probably then going to head on to a certain Whistling Pines. My guess.
Do you want to be inside to say something?
Car, no, I would like to say something to Grace before she goes in.
Okay.
I thought you were going to pop in and see the Filipino hairdresser again.
Yeah, exactly. Get another haircut.
Another haircut.
Has been a couple of weeks.
One for my mate. He's out in the car. You might have to drag him in.
As Fish is sitting in the car, he looks and he sees this hairdresser just standing in the window, staring at Fish.
with a pair of scissors in his hands. Chop, 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 chop.
And a bowl.
Yeah.
How good is that?
Before Grace goes into the pawn shop, I say to her, when you're in there, can you ask him about Jimmy's amulet? Try and describe it to him to see if he's sold one recently. Please.
So, Christine, I will let you backtrack in time and ask a question if you would so like to do so. If you would so like to do so. Yes.
Sorry.
Yoda, you know your interesting African artifacts stuff that you have there?
Oh.
I mean,
There's
have
something,
you ever had anything from, say, somewhere like Haiti, like a Gregory
many
that you might have sold?
things. Many things move through here. People sell, people buy. I make a little cut. Could you describe maybe?
Well, the one I saw is an amulet, and it had a little sort of pouch on it, and rock, and some glass, and some bones, and yeah, I think that describes it. It was. I saw it on the main. Was it
I'm sorry?
The Shady Retreats.
I I see the Shady Grove.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I was there visiting Phoebe's Mima.
Phoebe. I don't know if Phoebe.
Yeah. Oh,
But
she works at the pizza barn.
please pass on if she ever needs anything. But I
thought it was interesting, and I wondered if he'd got it here, maybe. Such an unusual item.
He closes the book in front of you and says, "Well, I do maintain privacy for anyone that purchases things here. It's just a policy."
Very understandable. I do. I think that's a wise call, to be honest. Yeah, but I just wondered if he'd got it from here. If there were others of its kind that...
He says, "It's really weird how you're cutting out every so often." And then he moves. He says, "But please, come back when you have a genuine need that can only be filled by something strange and phenomenal from our wonderful pawn shop."
Thank you. I'll do that.
And I show us all clear for the bull's tail.
That is good to know.
And
okay, he's not going to tell me.
Great
I'm going to head out.
attempt at a header last game. I must say, I am truly a soccer fan.
Attempt?
It was so close.
I believe I got it in.
Yes, you did. That was phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
You're always welcome back in here, Grace Whitmore.
Uh-huh.
And if your father would ever like anything interesting that he could maybe feature in his books, any needs, if he's got to maybe make a house payment or a rent payment and comes a little short and would like to pawn something here, I'm here to help.
I'm sure he would not come to me if that was going to be an issue. He would go to his boss, so...
Very good.
I'd be unlikely to know if that was to be the case. And I certainly wouldn't propose to my father that might be something that could happen to him.
Every second that you spend talking to this guy is making you more weirded out, just so you know.
Mm-hmm. But I thank you for the offer. And I shall head out to my friends now. Thank you. And she scoots out the door.
Ding, ling, ling, ling. The bell rings as the door opens and shuts as you leave the place. And suddenly it's much brighter as you move across the concrete of the parking lot to the car where Nessie and you guys head out. Okay, let us move on. So you guys are heading to 36 Whistling Pine Court. So as you turn off into Whistling Pine Court, it sort of has a couple of roads going different directions, and they all end in little cul-de-sacs that have sort of like 8 different apartments stacked on sort of stacked. There's 4 with 4 on top, and there's several of those around the different cul-de-sacs. You'll be turning to your immediate left, and it's the first building, and it's also on the 3rd floor. No, it's not on the 3rd floor. 36 just happens to be the number because of the way they're set up. They are numbered through the buildings. They're not different numbers for each building. It's a full set of numbers for each cul-de-sac. So you sort of look to see which numbers on the sides of the building. It's the middle of 3 buildings on this cul-de-sac on the bottom, on the ground floor. As we would say in the States, you guys call it first floor? Is that right? Or we call it first floor, you call it ground floor. Yes, I've lived here. I have lived here for a while.
Well, we call it ground floor if it's on the ground.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes so much sense.
Strange.
And if you have to go up a flight of stairs, we call it the first floor.
Yes. That's one I disagree with you guys with. I mean, I completely agree with you on our weird way of doing our dates, but I really prefer first floor as the first floor. I mean, there's not some weird floor that just has its own name and everything else is numbered, but that's fine.
No, because you walk in the front door from the ground outside and
You're at the
ground
ground level.
floor. Like,
So you're on the ground floor. You've walked ground floor. Guess what?
I mean, yes.
The floor is on the ground. That's the ground floor of the building. And you've gone
But
up
you
one
guys-
set of flight of stairs, and you're now finding yourself on the first floor above.
and if you're in America, you're on the first floor. If you go down a floor to the basement, is that -1? So you go from 1 to -1?
Yeah.
Without passing 0.
Ooh,
So you see, in our system,
very
0 is the
interesting.
ground 0. Yeah, 0, 1, 2,
Ah.
3, 0, -1, -2.
So all of you watching, see the logic of our wonderful friends here in this little gorgeous island.
Yep.
The garden
Just
spot of Europe.
Just don't get
I
us
always
started on
thought-
upper ground floors and lower ground floors.
I always
Then
I
it
always
gets
thought
confusing.
that it was ground floor, and then you either go up to the first floor or you go down to the basement, and it would always be G and then B or G and then 1, because if you went down to the basement, it would be ground floor basement or GB, Great Britain. You know, I was convinced
There you
of that
go.
when I was a
For
child.
many years.
It's not true. It's not true.
Though-
But, yeah.
We find it very interesting that nothing falls on the ground in the UK. It falls on the floor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unless you're outside, and then it does fall on the ground. So if you're in the
Yeah, if
garden,
you're
it falls on the
outside-
ground.
It still falls on the floor outside. It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
No. Whoever told you that is kind of wrong.
What?
If you're in a tent,
You guys-
then
Oh, it's all on
and
the
you've
floor.
got like a ground sheet, then you've got a flooring. But if it's just grass, then it would, or pebbles or stone or something, then no, it can't be.
But if you've got a
Nope.
patio,
I have heard
you've got a
this
patio,
over
then
and
that is a
over and over.
so if you sat
and then
on a
it fell on the
patio-
floor, and then it was on the floor. And you're like, you mean ground? It's the weirdest.
the ground is the
Fair
floor,
enough.
the floor is the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
However,
grass
let
is a
us-
carpet.
One of the great things about this particular role-playing session we're doing is we are counterpointing our cultures. But at this point, because of the time of the night, I would like to push us into this apartment or towards this apartment.
Yeah.
So you parked Nessie. I assume you guys have the normal complement of things you have just because it's who you are. There's probably a baseball bat. There's probably a taser somewhere.
Yeah, I've got a
there's
taser
probably-
and the
No,
crowbar.
no, Grace has been banned from carrying a taser for the
yeah.
next few weeks. She's not allowed one.
Mhm.
She's only allowed
So-
batty.
So you guys, what do you want to do? I mean, you can see there's a little
Oh, I've
path
got
over
some
and there's the door.
I've got some chlorophyll
shades
and
are
I've
all
got
down.
a couple of rags.
Okay, this is not date night. This is
I was going to say, you can entertain yourself however you like. I think
Hey,
we've got
every
work to
night's
do.
a date night. Ask Andy. It's a different woman every night.
you try and play that. He is a
It's not true.
one-woman man, except
Yep.
for when
That's
there's a
what
painting
you
involved.
said. You said you only have one woman, you know, and yet
At a
we
time.
know that you've got
Anyway,
CJ as well.
We are pushing rapidly towards this
Yeah.
apartment.
Come on. Let's go in. Knock on the door.
Okay.
Who knocks?
I think Grace should probably knock because it's probably less threatening to have a woman knock on her that she doesn't know and knock on her.
She knocks.
Even if it is one holding a baseball bat.
Nothing happens immediately. Do you want to knock again?
I shall knock again.
Okay, the shades are down. You hear some movement inside after the second knock. You hear the rattle of a chain moving off on the door, and the door cracks open, and there's a very mousy young lady with sort of dishwater blonde hair and brown eyes. Her hair may have been dyed at one point. You can see the roots coming through as darker brown. She looks exhausted. I won't even make you make a notice roll for that. And she says, hello, how may I help you? No, I've been here way too long. She says, hello? Only a Brit would say, and how may I help you as well? No. I've been living here. I've been living here for a while. She said, yeah. Hello?
Hello. Are you? What's the name? Samantha? Is it Samantha?
Samantha Wilkes.
Samantha. Are you Samantha Wilkes by any chance?
I am.
Hello, Samantha. My name's Grace.
Sam.
Oh, Sam.
Are you? Give me a gosh, what type of roll would that be?
What type of roll?
Oh boy, howdy.
Well, it'd be a roll for Samantha.
It might be rare for
She's
Samantha,
trying to
sort of a common knowledge.
Recognize you, yeah. Common knowledge. Yeah.
What I'll do, I'll just give her a D6 common knowledge. Look at that. There's success. Oh, you're Grace. Grace. The kicker, the soccer player.
Oh, you've seen some of my work. I've seen some of yours. I was at the exhibition today.
Oh.
We had your picture there. It caused
quite
a stir.
That was my very first one after I got much better. Come in. I'm sorry. How rude of me. Oh, you have some friends with you.
I do indeed. This is my friend Andy and my friend Fish. We go everywhere together. Brits, I'm afraid. Traveling groups.
Well, come in. As you step through the threshold and into sort of a living roomish area, it's got a couch that's sort of broken down. You see, there's a pile of laundry next to the couch, and then there's a little kitchenette bar, and behind it is what looks like a small kitchen area. There's a lawn table. It looks like that's been repurposed as a table for this apartment. It's got a couple of folding chairs, and then there's a small hall going down. You think probably the first door is a bathroom, and then there's beyond it are probably some bedrooms. Hey, wave. And then yes, we're waving at you and your lolly.
Yeah. That's Auntie Christine, and she's got beer in that hat.
just as a great example for you as a young lady, Christine is showing you how college is supposed to be.
To grow up.
That's how college is supposed to be. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay, you gonna jump down now? Go on then.
Okay.
There's a good girl.
How cool.
Bless her.
Okay. She says, but why are you here?
Your painting had quite an effect on the audience.
Notice roll, everybody.
Notice.
-2.
Is it a cult?
Sorry?
Is it a cult?
Yes.
So a cult roll for me, or
Grace, not
yes, you may.
No.
See, I was going to say,
Well
can I just not bother because I'll be at -3? But I did actually roll a 30 something with or 15 on a 4-sided dice, didn't I? So
You never know.
why not? Let's give it a go.
Look at that. Okay. Andy, you get... I'm going to separate these out sort of to make it more interesting.
So 7 and
get-
5.
Because of where you are standing in relation to her in the hall, you are closer to the hall than the others that are standing sort of next to her. You get a strong feeling of the unnatural down probably towards the bedroom or the bedroom off. If you were to go straight down the hall past the one little restroom and to the right, there's probably a bedroom back there, and it is a glowing sun of weirdness.
Okay.
Rob, your notice roll. So when I say Rob, Charles, Perch, Fish. You notice she's clutching a couple of paintbrushes in her hand as she's standing there. And they appear wet, like she's in the midst of using them.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. Can I use your restroom, please?
Sure. No, go ahead.
Just down there?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you guys do something to cover for Andy?
No.
Otherwise, he's going to have to make
Yeah.
he's got to make a stealth roll to move on down and out of her view if he's going to go around that corner, unless you guys give him a real good...
Okay, so I'm thinking, let's get into the room, but I'm not engaged in a conversation with her, and quite honestly, I don't want to be.
Oh, were we not in the room? I thought we were in the room.
You're in the living roomish area.
Yeah.
As you first walk in with the couch and the dirty clothes pile and the pizza boxes that are sitting on the couch and the little kitchenette that's behind. Mm-hmm. That's where you're at.
Okay. So we, as in Grace and myself, we don't know what Andy's up to because we don't know what
So you're
Andy's
standing
seen.
sort of, if you've come straight in the door, you're standing in front of her.
Yeah.
Andy has gone off to the side, just like he did with the administrative lady. Maybe it's a habit he's got. And then he said, hey, can I use the restroom? And he's gone down the hall. He's heading down the hall away from you guys, and you're like, maybe he's up to something.
Okay, so calculated guess. Have you got any paintings in the living room that we can that I can have a look at? I noticed.
No, but I do in my bedroom. I've got a new one. You want to go to my bedroom and see the new one I'm working on?
Only if Grace comes with me, because my girlfriend sent me a yellow heart when she thought something was going on that wasn't.
A yellow heart? Holy crap.
Know.
Oh,
Yes.
How did you come back from that? And by the way, this is the distraction you needed. But go ahead, explain.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, where do I start? I mean, firstly, there's Andy bashing bugs, and I'm trying to Google what the hell a yellow heart means. And then I found out. I was distraught. I had so many feelings, and I didn't know. I didn't know how to process it. You know, I've never had these feelings over a woman before. And so I
will stop you there. She is completely enraptured in your story.
Excellent.
Andy, tell us what you
tell
did.
her the whole thing.
Okay.
That's awesome, Bob.
I'm going to head down to the corridor. I'm going to stop outside the toilet, or what I think is the toilet.
Yes.
Look back.
It's open. The door's open. It is the toilet.
Yeah. See that Fish has her
Oh yeah.
thoroughly engaged. So, gonna go to where this sun of occult energy is coming from, and quiet.
And Grace, you see what he does as Rob is just like fixed on her, giving her the story completely, and you see Andy go whoop right around that corner towards the bedroom. Andy, bedroom's a mess. The mattress sits on the floor. There is no it's not sitting up on a normal frame.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a mattress. There's no box springs. There's some dirty sheets on it that are pulled off at one corner. You see that the closet is open and there's some clothes hanging there. As you enter the room, it's pretty small. There's a small table in the corner that has some paints on it, and then it's staring at you. It is pulling you towards it. It is powerful. It is a painting of a cornfield. It's a slow rising slope of corn with a early evening night behind it with the stars just coming out. And hanging in the corn is a post in the middle with a silhouette of a scarecrow. And I need you now to make a spirit roll -4.
Ooh. Boy.
I've seen that
But
film.
it'll make a great story if you fail. So I'm really excited.
Did that roll? No.
Okay. There's a fail.
So close.
Do you want to spend a penny, or you just want to roll? You want to roll this?
I'm going to try and spend a penny.
Okay.
Worth a penny.
There is no try.
is.
Just do.
There
There
is.
you go.
Here it is. Okay. So
10.
you are feeling this pull from this painting, and it's strong. It looks like it's half finished. The edges of the cornfield are ill-defined, and I'll ask for another occult roll. You don't think that the painting is the end all of what's going on. The painting is the result of something. It's not the cause.
Yeah, I'm looking around for some sort of occult
Gotcha.
paintbrush or paint or
Okay. So give
It's in
me
the bedroom.
or statue or
bedroom.
something.
give me a notice roll.
It's in the bedroom. Come on, you know. Look between the sheets.
5.
That's good. You see trails of paint, and it looks to your eyes with your special way of seeing the world. There's a glitter to where they've been wiped off. So dipped in the paint, sort of wiped off, so you've got a nice point.
Yeah.
Some of those lines have a glitter to them.
So it's the paint itself.
You don't think so?
Or is it
because
the cloth or the paintbrush?
Yeah, so that's what you're struggling with right now. I'm going to go back to the other room.
Yeah. Okay.
So she says, "No, I'd be really happy to show you the painting. It's just down here, and I've been struggling with it. I call it longing.
Longing.
The one that desire that I have in the student section. That is really cool. But I got a call today that it got destroyed.
You got damaged.
I think
Yeah.
an orgy kind of broke out,
Supposedly I'm going to
didn't
get paid for it, so I'm like trying to work out what I can possibly get out of it. You know what I mean?
I can't remember if I saw that one, but I did see one of your others. I think it was one of your others. There was more than one of yours there, wasn't there?
There might have been another one, but it was before I got good.
I mean, I'm no artiste, but I thought
She's leading you down the hall now.
Both good. Okay. Paintbrushes. Paintbrushes. Yes, that's a tool in your profession. So, you mentioned that you've it was the first painting after getting better. When you say getting better, did you mean getting better at painting, or getting better because you had a bad illness?
I have felt ill. She's getting almost to the corner, to the bedroom, guys. Going around.
I stop her and I say, so
how do you stop her?
I kind of reach out and gently and then go, look, I'm sorry, Sam. I've really got this thing about not talking to the back of people's heads. So, if you wouldn't mind engaging me before we go into the, because I've seen your painting and I think it was absolutely fantastic. And it moved me. It honestly did move me. So I wanted to, when Grace mentioned about coming to see you, I wanted to tag along, so that I could ask you, what was your inspiration behind it? How did you paint it? But when you said that you got better, it was the first painting since you got better. In what way? I'm really intrigued and invested, and I try and get her back up towards the living room.
You can't. She is moving that way. You would have to physically restrain her. She's moving that way, slowly but surely, and she says, "You just have to see what I mean. Better is better." And she steps around the corner to where she can see that. Well, Andy, have you stayed close? Are you moving in the? You're sort of searching in the room.
Well, I could presumably hear them talking as they came.
Yes,
down the
you
corridor,
can.
So
you can.
I knew they were coming. So
come this way.
Could I, while she was sort of looking back, could I dashed over to the toilet?
Give me a stealth roll. I think that's well worth it at this point.
Okay.
A good there we go. So you slip around the corner as he's talking to her, and he's like gesturing, and this is when you're doing the whole deal, and you see him slip around the corner and sort of edge into the bathroom.
Yeah. Just push the door gently to, but not latch it.
Absolutely.
And then I'll flush the toilet, wash my hands, come out.
Out you come. Yeah. She says, "Oh, good. I'm glad you finished up.
Oh,
may I?
Thanks for that.
Anyway, I just want to show you my latest. It's I don't know if it's as good as Desire, but I just get the feeling of looking at. You'll just have to see. Come around here.
I have a quick question before we see it. I saw your painting Desire, obviously, before the unfortunate incident. I have to say, I really admired the brushwork. Do you have special brushes that you use?
Very, very, very interesting. I think all of you can see that she sort of tucks her hand behind her back, and she says, an artist uses many different metras, and mine is the oil paints and the what I have. And she pushes around the corner and starts walking in towards her room. And she moves her hand back around her body. And you're like, you all get it at this point. She is protecting, holding on to these brushes.
Okay.
Charles? Nope.
No, I follow in behind her, going into the room. But what I wanted to use the stealth check for was so that I could prep some of the rags with the chloroform prior to me knocking her
I
out.
truly thought that was a joke, but that's fine. I need you
Hey,
to come around the corner.
I got told 2 weeks ago that that I should have chloroform or something, so
No.
I thought this time I'll bring it.
No, who told you that?
Me.
Really?
I told
There
him
you
that.
go.
Yes, I did.
Your fault. It's your fault then.
I said he should be able to knock people out for us when we need them knocked out.
So
yes,
as you
I
get
did.
as you get prepped, I would, and both as Christine come around the corner, has Grace. Let's
She's
do
staying
it
back.
this way.
She wants to walk around and watch fish dry humping Andy's leg.
What? Anyway,
I think
You
she
can add that
replaced
as-
those cans of beer far too many times.
you can add that as a short. Okay,
Right,
You walk
so
up the
that's
corner.
why I rolled the stealth for, is to see if she
Perfect.
saw me prepping the
nope,
rags.
she does not. But you now need to make a spirit roll -4.
Spirit roll -4.
Told you he was going to be dry humping your leg in a minute.
Okay,
Spend a penny.
fair enough.
Spend
Ain't so
another
good.
one.
Wow, you really care about this.
Spending a penny.
Wow,
Oh boy.
you might want to save some.
Those pennies are
There it is.
going fast.
Okay,
Okay,
survive. Okay,
I most certainly did.
okay. Grace, when you come around the corner, I need the same from you.
Grace is hanging back for the moment. She's not willing to come around that corner to share.
Really? Okay, that's fair enough.
She's
That's
holding
fair
back.
enough. Okay.
She's
So-
not feeling the need to go around there.
I really am not wanting to be that guy. As she moves down towards her bedroom, and you guys are following her, and you're getting the chloroform prepped. I think I'm going to give. This really blows, but we've got another round here. Okay. I think Andy gets a occult or spirit roll, but he gets a +2 because he has sort of clocked what's happening and is dealing with it. Charles, after all the Benny spending, I'm afraid that you've clocked it. It's down from -4 to a -2.
Okay.
So I'll get
Andy?
a +2.
Let Andy deal with that. So there's a +2. That's a
So
good success.
Success.
Okay. I'm not forcing you, right? I am making this difficult because this is difficult.
So what do you want
It's
from me?
spirit -2. Spirit -2.
For I thought I was already in the room.
No, you've gone around the corner. You saw it the first time. You worked it, and you're doing your stuff. You're moving to the room. That's the next turn. So I am being mean in that I'm adding an extra turn before we get to the painting and to whatever you guys need to do. See what I'm saying? If you think that's unfair, I'm willing to work with you.
Hey, it's your scenario. I just would want to question what the -4 was for if I haven't entered the room.
No, the -4 the first time you saw it. Then you started working against it, and that's why it's a -2 at this point. Okay, on the feel. And I could easily see you passing this, and this gets easy. There it is. There it is. So you feel that painting almost makes you want to fall into it.
Okay. I'm going to use my card.
Which is?
Press to kill. +2 persuasion for current scene. And I'm going to try and cover her mouth and nose with the chloroform rag. And I'm going to persuade.
That's not
And I'm
persuade.
going to persuade her to just let it happen.
I'm not giving you the persuade, but I will give you the fighting roll to just jam that over her mouth and knock her out. By the way, Christine, so Grace, you see him starting to go for the chloroform. Thoughts? That's plenty. You reach up and whack! You've got her. She struggles
Okay.
for a minute.
Okay, that's
goes
where I
limp.
persuade her to stop struggling.
Okay. No, she's out.
Okay.
And she
And I
slumps
go-
to the floor.
I say, Andy, destroy the paintbrushes. I think she got the paintbrushes from the pawn shop.
So I'm going to be careful about picking these paintbrushes. I'm not going to touch them with my bare hands. Yeah.
Okay.
So to try and ease these paintbrushes out of her hand.
So she has fallen on top of them.
Okay. We'll have to,
So you're going to have
Well,
to sort of work that.
yeah. Just turn her
I
over.
want to know where Christine is during this piece.
She's out in the hallway. She's actually looking back in the living room.
Yeah.
And seeing if there's any more artwork in there as well to
Yeah,
know
Grace.
what we're up against.
Don't come in. The painting will get you.
That's good. And sadly, one last time, I need a spirit roll for you +2 and for Rob -2 as you get these things out.
Okay.
As there's a pull. Okay, that's +2. You're good.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to ask again because I've had to use a fighting roll. Technically, I'm now engaged in combat. Although she's gone limp,
I'm not doing that. No.
Can you give me the calculating?
No, hell no. Hell
Right,
no.
okay.
'Cause this is an occult wave of stuff, and you're good. There you go.
Okay. With 1 penny left, the boy walks in. The man boy
Okay.
walks in, chloroforms his victim, and then whispers, "Just let it happen."
Okay, you guys have her under control. You have a set of. There's 3 paintbrushes. One's fairly fine. One's a little bit wider, and the last one is just sort of feathery.
Have they got
And-
any
and-
initials on them?
Oh, they've got paint on
Sorry
them.
to cut in. No, initials. Sometimes artists
You normally have the
put their
manufacturer.
initials on
The,
them.
the
Manufacturer
manufacturer is
and-
normally on there.
Yeah, and so are they all this? Okay,
Who is holding them?
She is.
Well, you said she'd
Well,
fall on top of them, but has
So you
Andy?
move
Yeah,
her
so
off
as I
of them,
turn
they're
her
lying
over,
on the
they're
floor.
on the floor. Yeah, they're currently
Okay.
on the floor.
you see them there. There's a little bit of paint on the tips of them. They're lying on this dull carpet that is a little bit stained.
What do they look like? Anything special?
No. Dark wood. The length of them. A little bit of gold-colored metal, obviously fake, just wrapped around where the bristles go out. It doesn't look it, but you, Andy, definitely feel there's something off.
Okay, so I'm going to pick up this rag that she uses to wipe off the paint. Use it to pick up these paintbrushes.
Okay, you have them.
Right. So we need to burn them in some fashion.
And the picture?
I doubt there's a fireplace here.
There sadly is not, but there is a stove. It's a gas stove.
Oh, gas
But-
stove will do.
We have once again gone over another.
Well, I'm going to get out of the room as fast as like. Well, now
Okay.
pick them up. I'm
Got
leaving
it.
the
You're
room.
out. You're out. You
Yeah,
guys
I'm
are out.
dragging her out as well. Yeah.
Very good.
You dragging her out? I'd have left her
Okay.
on bed.
No. Well, can't really call it a bed. I mean, it's not got 4 posters. There's not even one poster in the room. There's a crap painting that feels like it's going to possess me at any second.
Very good.
Okay,
Okay, so you.
what if we burn the picture as well, Andy?
There's a thought.
Yeah. Although you
needs to be
all
destroyed.
risk being possessed by the picture. Let's see if burning the paintbrushes destroys the magic that's powering the picture, maybe?
Yeah.
Might do.
It's definitely
How long does chloroform work before she'll start coming to?
She'll be out the rest of the scene. Don't worry.
Yeah. So,
Right, okay, in that
normally
case,
be
I'll,
a good half hour.
I would
gonna
have thought maybe.
light up the stove.
Okay.
Hold one of these brushes into the flame.
There's sparks that fly out of it, rushing towards the ceiling. There's it's a purplish set of sparks, and then as you're holding it, the whole thing just pops and disintegrates in your hand.
Okay. Do the same
That's
with
the
the
first
others.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. You knock those things out, and you can. I'll give you a notice roll. All 3 of you. Okay, Andy's got it, so don't worry about the rest of you. You can tell that she has started breathing much more easily. Even though she's been chloroformed out, she was still almost frantic in her demeanor.
Okay.
And now suddenly she seems to be sleeping like a person should for the first time.
That could be it, Andy. We might not need to do the other one.
Andy, there's a glowing presence around that corner still.
Okay. Keep going with the brushes.
Okay, they're done. Andy, there's a
Still there?
glowing presence around the corner.
Okay. All right. We're going to have to deal with the painting.
Yeah. And this is the sad thing about it is you have destroyed the source of the problem, but the creations
Mhm.
are still viable.
Okay.
And this leads you to wonder, how many paintings did she actually accomplish? You know of the one you destroyed, and you know the one you're about to destroy.
Yeah.
But she may have had other. We'll deal with that in a minute. Okay.
Yep.
Let's
Okay.
quickly move forward.
Yeah. Well, Andy, I think, has got the best resistance
Yes,
to this
you do.
thing. So he's going to go in and he's going to destroy this painting.
Okay. Anyone else going with him?
Nobody come with me.
I'm not sure that's wise.
So you're going to have to make just one roll, Andy, and it's spirit. There it is. Perfect.
Yep.
As you get close to it, you can see the waving of the corn. You can see the night. You can smell the night wind. The scarecrow on the pole turns and looks towards you, and is that scary, eerie face looks at you. It seems like it is a marking, and it grins as you destroy the painting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well done. Okay, you guys have destroyed the painting. The feeling, the sunburst of weirdness is gone. This whole place seems like a normal apartment now, though disheveled and gross, because someone who has been here has been frantically painting and not sleeping and not taking showers and not eating. And so as you finish that, you understand that she has been in a bad situation.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do?
So she's going to be out for what, another 20 minutes?
At this point, if you want her to come too, she can come too.
Well,
yeah.
No. What I'm thinking is we need to find out how many paintings she's actually done. We only know of 2. Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't know where I got that inspiration from. Okay, I'm just putting it out there. We've noticed that she's not been eating properly. She's not been showering properly. So I'm not suggesting we actually put her in the shower, because God knows.
Yeah.
But at least we could make her something like some beans on toast if she's got anything in. We know the stove works.
Americans don't do beans on toast. They find beans on toast to be very weird, I believe.
Oh yeah.
You think
what about
it's
cheese
like,
on
what
toast?
The hell?
What about cheese on toast then? Do Americans do cheese on toast, Andy?
Well, they stick another slice of bread on the other side and make a
call it a
grilled
cheese sandwich.
Yeah,
call it a grilled cheese.
Yes.
We can do
Make
that.
a grilled cheese.
I can do that. Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
I'll go into the kitchenette bit area, and I'll rifle through, find a frying pan or something like that. See if the bread's okay. See if she's got some cheese in the fridge.
There's a little bit of butter left for you to put the bread into. There, she has a little bit of shredded cheese, and you can start working that.
Okay,
got it.
I'll start faffing about with that. Okay, let her come through. Let her come to normally. We'll have to tell her what's gone on.
Yeah, so this is where your persuasion should help you out.
And then
so
I'll give her the cheese on toast, and I will use my card when she comes to.
So she comes to. You can use your card.
Yeah.
And she is like, what? She appears very disorientated. For those of you with a British accent, and she says, "What?
Welcome back, dear Sam. You're in your flat. How much do you remember? Or how long ago can you remember?
I wanted to be a great artist.
Oh, you will be one day. Trust me. But you don't need to do what you did to do it.
There's a place
You've got
that
it
you can
inside yourself.
go if you've got a great desire and you want it to be right and come true.
Mm-hmm. What place is that?
But that comes at a cost, doesn't it?
The pawn shop.
Ah, yes. I wouldn't go there again. The price is higher than you can bear.
So just for listeners that aren't watching, and also for the watchers, I can't actually show you this, but in my notes, I just want to gloat. I think everybody's wrote the same thing. But cursed paintbrush ? Pawn shop ?
Yeah.
I mean, come on
You
now.
know-
We're not trying to be stupid. Really, this is not like really hard problems to solve, right?
But excuse me, Anthony. I'm just wanting to point out that, as Peter said earlier, I said it first.
You did. You did.
Oh my word! Here we go. Okay.
Take all credit.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I think that you go ahead.
Yeah, I'll tell her the honest truth of it. What her how the paintings affected her. Does she remember doing? Was it Pride?
No.
What was it called? I didn't write that down. Prudence. No. Desire.
Desire. She said
Desire
she
was
remembers
one
it.
of them.
She says
Longing, wasn't it? Longing or something?
Oh yeah.
Longing was the one in the bath, in the bedroom.
And she says, I remember them. They're burned into my brain. They're so beautiful. And I got
How
to be a
many more
part
did
of it.
you do?
You have to understand it. There were two more. There was the there's Longing, and then there was what was the other one? There was Remorse. Longing and Remorse, and
No, that's the. Well, we knew about
That's
longing,
3.
and desire.
Longing and Desire. I'm sorry. So Remorse and Remorse was the one I did last, and then it was
Well, the one you did last was the one you were just painting, wasn't it? That was the long
Yeah, which is
Regret. I'm sorry. I'm trying to come up with words while you guys are thinking. So it was Regret.
Okay,
And-
Okay. So
Desire was
where
at the
are-
art gallery.
Where are Longing and Remorse? Sorry,
No,
where is
Where's
Longing and
Remorse
Regret?
and Regret?
No.
Yeah.
Longing is in the bedroom.
Longing is in the bedroom.
But she was still working on that.
Desire is
Well,
in. Desire's in the arts.
Desire and Longing
Yeah.
are gone.
Yeah. Where's remorse and regret?
Remorse and
Yeah.
Regret. Oh well, they got picked up by I got a check here. I can show you. And
Okay.
there's on her table. There's a check for $5,000 from something called the Sweetheart Foundation.
So how did they find out about the pictures?
I don't know. I mean, it was after the first one went up at the university, and students would be beguiled by it. I guess I don't know, and it became really popular, and people would go there for dates and things like that, and after that, all of a sudden, this guy. He was, I don't know, maybe 6'2", African American guy, black suit, glasses. Smoky glasses, scary as shit. But yeah, he came with that check, and he took the only paintings I had, those two, and then I started working on the new one.
Does that description ring any bells for us?
Nope. I'm not going to give you a roll because it doesn't.
Well,
Right.
I mean, if you look around, you can see, and if you remember back to what you were like when you were painting with those
Fish?
paintbrushes that you got from the pawn shop,
Yeah,
I think
this
you'll
is
see the price you paid is not worth it.
Can Fish do a search on the internet for Sweetheart Foundation?
I mean, this
Yeah,
obviously
we'll do
completely took
later.
over my life. Oh my gosh. I mean, I couldn't
gonna finish
think
the
while I was
grilled cheese
painting. I couldn't
sandwich.
think.
And then I'm
Yeah.
going to
She munches
plate
it down.
and
Yeah.
put some parsley up on top, and I give it to her.
Yeah. She thinks that there
and I
should probably be tomato soup. Tomato soup, because if you're eating grilled cheese in the States, it's with tomato soup.
Is it?
You dip it in that. Oh yeah.
Well, you see, we have cheese on
And
toast.
tomato soup.
I tried to
best
do
thing
you.
in the world.
There's nothing better than cheese on toast. Just melt the cheese on top of one sided of untoasted bread, and let
With a
them
bit of
toast.
Worcestershire sauce
And-
on it.
Yeah, and it's like soul food for white people.
And she enjoys this, and you guys have the chance to leave if you so choose. She appears to be a very different person than the one when you came in.
So
I'm going to
stay away from the pawn shop.
I'm
You
going to
don't
give her
want
my.
that. You don't want that monkey's paw. Trust me.
Unless you really, really, really need something.
Mm.
I'm sure a
I'm
deal
gonna
could be
write
made.
I'm going to write my email address on the back of her card that we got.
Very good.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to say to her, look, if you ever need anything, this is a number. But honestly, Andy's right. The cost that you paid is not in monetary value for those paintbrushes. Look around your apartment. Look at the squalor that you're now in. You're better than this. You're a good human being. If you need anything, just email me.
I will, Fish. I will.
Okay. Sorry we had to
I
intervene
think-
and destroy your painting.
Yeah, me too. I as much as I know that I was like under some influence or something weird, it was awesome painting stuff that was so awesome. I mean, it moved me. I just wish I could get there again.
I
Hey,
think
I'll tell you
the
what you could do.
capability is there within you. I think the magic brought it out in a bad way. So
I think so.
I think it's up to you to find that again. The there.
Wow.
I'll email you a picture, okay? And I'll ask if you would mind trying your best to paint it.
Wait,
Okay.
is that one that's going around online of this guy kissing the art teacher?
I thought it was the guy kissing the guy who looks like Ron Weasley.
No, it's actually Grace scoring the last header in her last game.
Holy crap, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
send me that picture.
if I send you a clip from the video
Well, I'm on
that
it.
that we've got, and then if you could do that, and then maybe donate it to the or not donate it, maybe the head coach would actually
I'm sure. I'm
pay
sure.
up for
Oh,
something
wow.
like that.
What a great idea! I could sort of
Yeah.
lean into that as my is what I'm doing. I love it.
Doing
Yeah.
some nice
Okay. I'll email you
capturing- capturing art,
the
yeah.
still.
Thank you.
capturing sportsmen
worries.
as they're in
Brilliant.
their
Okay.
yeah.
And
good
then
night.
I just say to her, look, I feel really bad for what we've had to do, but I hope it's for the better. A hug and then we'll go. And I
Yeah.
kind of do
Andy,
that
Andy,
awkward
Andy,
manly
Andy.
one without it being,
Andy,
You know.
Andy.
and I
What?
give Andy the bird as I'm doing the other one. And then, so it's all very professional, you know, it's not up close and tight,
Yeah.
and you know,
Very
and then
good.
I go, I'll see you around, Sam.
I'll see you around, Fish. And we're done. Stop. We are on to
Yay.
exams. Brilliant, guys. I mean, I have a map built of the cornfield and that particular creature. And believe
Oh,
me, you did not want to be standing there catatonic as the rest of you just tried to figure out how to destroy the painting. What happens to the person inside of it? It could have been a very ugly and scary situation, but you're still feeling, Andy, those eyes looking at you. That's going to be in your nightmares for a while. As that still motionless scarecrow suddenly looks across and then starts to try and get down off its pole. That's going to be in your nightmares for a while. Okay, exams.
Yes. So just
you
as a
guys all
side note,
get
whilst you're
plus
setting that up, okay. I've watched in my time a fair amount of horror, and there's only one horror film that really freaked me the fuck out, and that was the Children of the Corn.
Oh, damn straight.
For the right reasons, because it involved children and all the rest of it, and so yeah. So I honestly think that if I got sucked into that main thing, I would have to gone no. I'll sit here. Somebody else can roleplay it for me. I'm not getting involved. But yeah, thankfully we managed to cheese it with some good rolls. So
Okay.
What are we doing for the exams then?
We are exam time. So, twice during a
Christine's
semester,
not in
students
roll 20.
demonstrate their knowledge mastery
Wow.
through a series of exams.
Oh, for God's sake, my laptop. It's because I've got my back to
Players
this laptop.
make an exam roll every time. And so here we go. It's a single roll using your major skill. Your exam difficulty is 0 because you're because you're a freshman.
Okay.
And you get a +1 because you did your event that I asked
Okay, that's
you
what
to
I do.
Okay.
So, and
Yeah, I got that
so
one as well.
Charles, and you're a test taker, Charles, but you also are a double major. So look that up.
Yes, I believe it's a minus.
Look it up while the others roll their tests.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming in. So +1 to this. I've also got
One.
test taker, so it is a +2 on this roll. The +1 to that, 8.
You've succeeded and passed. So now I need you to roll on the past exams chart, which is 2d6, and tell me what you get.
2d6.
No exploding dice. Just what you
5.
get. Administrative privileges.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. All right. Grace. Talk to me about your role, as I am in multiple places at once. Here we go.
Got it.
All right, Grace. Let's see this test.
Sorry, I've
Is
gone too
with
far.
the skill that goes.
Gone too far. Stop
All
that.
mages make
No.
an exam roll using each major skill.
What are you doing?
There's all sorts of weirdness going
It's
on.
moving down my. I've got it. Okay.
No stress. Deep breaths.
I'm telling you,
Everything's good.
it's the beer on the hat.
Test anxiety is a real thing.
Yeah.
There you go.
7.
That's with a +1, so
Nice.
7. 7.
Well done. So give me a 2d6 and tell me what you get. Come on. A 2. Give me a 2. You guys tell me what you get. 'Cause I'm on a different screen.
I got 5.
Okay,
I got
once again,
administrative. Yep.
administrative privileges. Okay. Our last student.
Okay, so double majors take a -2 penalty to academics.
There you go.
So my test taking +2 negates that. So
Very
I'm
good.
basically rolling at a +1.
Okay.
But it says down there that I make the roll for both Double
Yes, you
majors
do.
make an exam roll using each major skill, applying all academics and difficulty modifiers to both, and take the highest result.
Okay, you can roll twice
Yep.
on your
Basically,
two
yeah.
different skills. Okay.
Yeah.
Which are?
So, oh shit. It's hacking, which is computer science.
Okay, let's go.
Oh,
Okay.
that was bad. Okay, +1.
That's 7.
What?
That's a
It's
success.
still put the plus. No, because that's wrong. It's added the plus 2,
-2.
even though I've changed it to +1. What the hell? Okay, so you got a -1 off of that, so it's 5 and a 3, basically.
Okay.
Okay, and then the other one is mechanical engineering.
There you go.
Which is
Alright.
an 8 and a 3.
You only need
Nothing
zeros,
needed to be
so-
added to that.
No, you're good to go. So
Okay,
go ahead
so
and
the
make
science
your
is
roll.
so 2d6.
And I could give you extra because you went further, but let's just do this. So tell me
5
what
and
you
a
got.
4.
You've
5 and a
got
4.
to be 5 and a 4, so that's a 9.
So that's
wind
9 in total,
fall.
yes.
You intrigue someone on campus who offers you a one-time only job. The dean creates the details, but the job pays 2d6 times $25. Write that down because we will pull that up during the game. Okay?
Sam.
You guys have all passed your
2d6
midterms
times
and are
25.
doing well moving forward to the
Numbers.
last half of the second semester of your freshman year. Well done
Excellent.
on what you've done, and we will see the next couple of games as we push forward to what happens at the end of this. You guys get 1 advance for this.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And so that's not 2, but if you save it, you'll have 2 advances at the end of your freshman year, able to take edges and things like that.
I have no idea what was said.
Well, no, you can get an edge with 1 advance.
Okay, 1 advance. So you guys get
We've-
1 advance.
We're only
Okay.
1 advance away from a rank up.
Yep,
Are you
which
aware
is
of that?
yes.
Which is to the next.
no, right
instead
now?
of it being a novice, we're then going to be whatever
so
the next
this
rank
one,
is.
this one takes you out of novice, or the next one takes you out of
Yeah.
novice.
No, this one
This
takes
one.
us out of novice.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair enough because I've been exceedingly generous.
No, I think this one does. Because it's
this one
4
takes you out of
advances.
novice,
Yeah, 4 advances.
and that's fair. You guys each get 1 advance at this point.
So we become seasoned.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Instead of novice.
And I slightly was off on the giving it to you. It should have happened at the end of your freshman year. But, okay, so you're 1 advance ahead of where you really need to be. I'll deal with
Yep.
that in the grand scheme of things. So, okay, you guys have moved to this, and we'll see what happens next time. Brilliant. And I did not penalize you for not having your characters done in a separate thing that I wanted to do, but I will ask you about that after we come offline. Awesome. Thank you all for
Okay.
a wonderful evening, and you beat the system, and you didn't fight any scarecrows in cornfields, and you didn't have to
Oh,
worry
thank
about
God.
they were flammable. We didn't have to deal with the little silver thing that Andy's got that actually puts out something flammable, because nothing else they have was flammable. But we'll deal with that later. Okay,
Mhm.
Rob, sign us off,
Yes, sir.
and we will deal with this next time. Thanks,
Okay,
guys.
In that
See you
case, you
soon.
lovely people.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
If you got all the way to the end, we appreciate your support. Thank you for watching the NVRA whilst we bring you content of different games. If you like what we have done, please like and subscribe.